I've got another quick update for you to show you what I've been doing this morning. This is one thing I've been doing, putting them tumbling toms into these containers to put on veranda. And I was only going to do 2, but I ended up doing all 4. It seems to be quite warm at night now, so I think we should be alright. But if not, we can always just lift them off and put them somewhere out of harm's way. Look at these lettuces, they look amazing. They've really put some size on, so we're ready to start picking leaves off these if we want to. And same with this red lettuce at bottom, doing really well. So is that multi-sown beetroot. And these flowers are now starting to look really nice. And I've started potting on these sweet bell peppers into 2-litre pots. I want to encourage them to start growing as quick as possible. Got another one just there. I think they might need a little water. You can see those leaves are slightly drooping, and that's a sign that they're ready for a quick watering. And that's the pea shoots. They've really come on, so we're going to be cutting a few of these and then probably fry those off in a bit of butter with a poached egg. Really tasty. And then we've got even more peppers and a couple more tumbling toms. And we've got a mixture of red and yellow pepper plants. And this planter's now starting to look really good. Those are the multi-sown onions and spinach that we did. And that's this other multi-sown beetroot container. But I've also done another one this morning. And that's this one. A good sized container. And I've planted those onion sets in that we've been growing in trays, so we could start them sprouting before we planted them. And I've put 21 onions in there. So hopefully they're going to bulb up and we'll get some decent sized onions. This is one of his potato containers, and I noticed a few cracks in compost this morning, so I think they're now on the way. I've also put a strawberry plant in this 2-litre container to see what it does. Hopefully we're going to get a good amount of strawberries from just a small pot. And if you remember, we did this container and we put single onion plants in there that we grew from seed, and they didn't look very good at all. But now we've had a change in weather, you can see that the shoots are starting to split off and we're getting a bit better growth. And here's some more peppers. These I've put in bigger pots, and they're the ones I'm going to leave them to grow in up way through season. So the ones that we've put in 2-litre pots will be moved into these. That's his T-Rex plant, and it's finally started trying to produce new leaves. I'm going to pop that on into something bigger at some point as well. And that golden raspberry plant has now really started to fill out. This is his container of pod peas, and they're petit pois. So I'm hoping to get quite a lot of peas from this container, and then we can blanch and freeze them. But they are really starting to put some height on now. And then of course this is his blueberry plant. I've had this for a couple of years and it's really starting to fill out now. And there's nothing better than homegrown blueberries. And if you take a look right there, you can see we've already got some, haven't we? And I've also potted on that cucumber plant. I'm leaving it outside in the sun. It looks really healthy. If it drops too cool at night, I'll put it in that propagator. But we've definitely got a lot going on at the moment. And we've got another strawberry container here, and this one is now starting to produce strawberries. It's not a bad sized container either, but it's really shot up over the last week. And so has this rhubarb. It was only a little plant just a few weeks ago, but now we're getting some really nice looking rhubarb stems. And his container carrots are also looking really well. A very small container to put multi-sown carrots in, but we'll see what we get when that time comes. And that's what they are, Chantenay red cord. So the stubby carrots, not long tap roots. And that's perfect for container growing. As you've just seen, we've done a few more jobs this Easter Sunday. I'm trying to fill that container garden up as much as I can. The weather is really picking up as well. So that's why I decided to do 4 of those tumbling toms. While I'm doing it, I might as well do them all. As you saw, they do lift off that veranda, so I can just move them into a shed or something if we get any frosts. But from what I've seen, I don't think we're getting any more, which is brilliant. So that is what it's all about now. As we approach May, we want to get as much going as we can. We'll plant some more seeds as well. I've still got another one of those really big containers that you saw with those onion sets in, and that one I'm using for carrots, and they're long carrots, and they're called flyaway, so they are quite resistant to carrot root fly, and that's exactly what we want. But if you haven't got those seeds, or you're still worried about carrot root fly, then what you need to do is, if you put them in a container and raise that container more than 60 centimetres off the ground, it's too high for the carrot root fly to get to. They only fly at a certain height. So if you raise them up, your carrots will be safe. And this is going to be my next job this week. These have all chittered nicely, so they're definitely ready to go. So we've got a few containers. I'll get a bit of extra compost and we'll get some of these put in. We've already got 2 or 3 containers on go, one that you saw when we were outside, and I could see a bit of a mound on the top of that compost this morning, and it was starting to crack, which tells you something is trying to push its way through. So we've got a couple of containers of potatoes on the way, and these are the ones that we're going to stagger. So we'll be planting those a few weeks apart, so we get potatoes all through season. We don't want new potatoes or second early potatoes all reaching harvest point at the same time, because if you've got a lot, they do not store very well. So you're better off staggering your plantings and taking them as you need them. And this is what's left of those Charlottes that I bought, and I purposely put them under the sink so they're in dark, just to show you the difference. And as you can see, these are getting white shoots on them, which is why you're supposed to chit them in light. That one has also got a white chit. So what I'll do with these potatoes is I'll knock those chits off, put them somewhere in light in one of those trays that I've just shown you, and they'll re-chit. But then we'll get dark green to purple chits, which is a lot more healthy and definitely make better plants. So we've got a few jobs to do this coming week. We've done quite a few bits and bobs over winter, but we've not finished yet. We're still going to get extra things, sow more seeds, get more things growing, get them planted out there, because we want to get as much produce as possible from quite a small container garden. Anyway, enjoy your Easter bank holiday, and if you want to see what we're going to be doing this coming week, please hit that subscribe button and press that notifications bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.